Good evening. Wildfires in northern Alberta are being blamed for the smoky haze across our region. There are more than 20 wildfires burning in the upper Hay region, including 12 that are considered out of control. Alberta Health Services says there is no health advisory for central Alberta, but the smoke may aggravate those with a respiratory illness.
Preferably, if you can stay indoors. If it's a really excessive and smoky environment, maybe you should wear a mask.
The Air Quality Health Index for places such as Cold Lake and Elk Point are considered high risk. And the province doesn't have an air monitoring system in Lloydminster, but Alberta Health Services tells Newcap they are continuing to monitor the air quality in the central region. It's been 3 weeks since a fire destroyed an old train trestle on the Iron Horse Trail, and now Cold Lake RCMP are reaching out for help in their investigation. And as Clayton Brown explains, there are not only trail users unable to access Cold Lake, but is also expected to have a financial impact on the city.
The investigation into the June 22nd fire has identified persons of interest, but RCMP are still looking for information.
There's also another group of people that may have heard either through text messages or Facebook messages about the fire, and we think that they might have information that would be valuable to the police and to advancing our investigation.
The blaze was started by lighting an abandoned car near the trestle on fire investigators believed had been there for quite some time. But that's not the case.
They were able to identify a VIN number, and through that we were able to identify a registered owner or the last registered owner of that vehicle. And so even though the vehicle is not stolen, that's certainly part of the investigation that we're following up on. It
hasn't been determined how the bridge will be fixed, but early estimates prove it will be costly.
Some preliminary discussions with the engineers. The ballpark figure that we're tossing around is right around $1 million. That's probably a little bit conservative.
Price says there's no short-term fix for the trail, which means the city of Cold Lake will be completely cut off to trail users for an extended period of time.
People coming from across Alberta, Saskatchewan. I've talked to people that are coming out from Quebec. I've got a crew coming in from New York City. So you've got people that aren't coming and eating in their restaurants and staying in their hotels and spending their money in the community where they normally would.
In Cold Lake, Clayton Brown, Newcap News.
And it may just be another day on the calendar, but for some, Friday the 13th brings bad luck and misfortune. But what do people in the border city think? Well, some in Lloydminster have mixed feelings about the day.
Well, it has some quality because friends in Wicca or stuff, like there's moon positions and everything else, augmentations. Good luck for some people, bad luck for others.
It's just another day in my mind. I haven't killed myself yet. I haven't had any broken bones on Friday the 13th. So,
according to one spiritual expert, you shouldn't believe the hype.
I don't believe that Friday the 13th is a bad day, because bad things happen on other days. But when it happens on Friday the 13th, oh, it was Friday the 13th, you know? But a lot of good things happen on those days too.
This year there have been 3 Friday the 13th, with each being 13 weeks apart. And for those that are worried, this is the final Friday the 13th of the year.